This is FitFlyFitness. I'm Jenny. I'm taking you through your workout today. Let's go first with a move that's just meant to connect our hearts, our minds, our bodies. Let's breathe. Let's go all the way up with our arms as we breathe in. And all the way out and down with those arms. We're going to do that 3 times, just standing here. Kind of set up that posture. Go all the way up. Breathe in. All the way out and down, and breathe out. Through this breath, set your intention for the workout, what you accomplished today. All the way up, all the way down. Now we're going to take 3 forward folds. So go all the way up still with those arms. Breathe in and then come out and down. Start to get the back of your body to stretch out a little bit. Go up. So we're going to keep our stretch dynamic so we can warm up and get ready to work. Go all the way up and all the way out. Think about how you're going to be big in here and take up space. Do that all day long. Take up space. Walk around like you belong there. Come all the way down. Let's take 3 more breaths here in squats. Go up. Breathe in. Come down and breathe out. Breathe in. Think about being kind with that space. Breathe out and down. Another breath. Try to breathe. For those who can't, breathe out. Think about how lucky we are to be able to do this. Take our time, work out. Right now, we're going to go into what I call an animal squats, just meant to get us moving around a little bit and kind of check out your body and maybe your terrain. So a lot of times with FitFlyFitness, we are working outdoors. So I also like to use this to check around my terrain and like kind of step around, see if there's any bumps in the ground or anything. But if you were at home doing your work, you got a flat terrain, but you want to go ahead and feel out your hips, feel out your back, maybe get a little bit of twist in here. Nothing too formal right here. I'm just trying to bend those knees, those hips, trying to work into my back. Maybe take a little bit of a rotation all the way around. I'm going to send my hands toward one foot, then shift toward the other. Come all the way up and all the way down. Start at the other side. I'm going to reach over to that foot, come up, all the way down and around. All right, so that animal squat right there is just kind of meant to get us moving and get us ready for some more dynamic stretches. So at the end of your mat or your space, and that's all you're going to need today is mat. Everything can be done body weight here. We're going to hinge again. Hands go to the ground. Walk it out until you find a raised plank position. Open up that chest, shoulder blades come together a little bit behind you, but make sure you're nice and open and wide into that chest, nice long spine. Breathe. Now I'm going to take you through something called a mobility push-up. Take those shoulder blades together behind you, squeeze them, and then open them up. Squeeze them. Notice how I'm barely moving, right? But one thing is my elbows are kind of, they're straight, but they're not totally locked. My hips are not sinking below my shoulders, right? I'm staying up and in one line, and I'm just doing this short range of motion to try to turn on shoulders, chest, and back muscles. Now, take one leg, bring that foot up next to your hands for a runner's lunge position. Start by stretching into your calf, behind you, pushing into your heel. So push back and forth. And use that kind of dynamic movement to drop down a little bit deep into your hips. Push back into your heel to get into the bottom of your foot. Drop down that back knee now. Come all the way up, really push forward into that hip, open, send your fingertips down, open that chest, breathe. Come on back down with those hands, pop that knee off the ground, pop that foot up a couple of steps, and then we're gonna work those hamstrings a little. It is a straightening of the leg and then bend, straighten and bend. So notice how we're trying to keep everything fairly dynamic. We're moving, bring those hands back down to the floor, bring that foot back and your other foot forward. Start with that shift back and forth, waking up the bottom of the foot, waking up the calf, and dropping into that hip. Work out that hip flexor, get it nice and warm and moving. Drop that back knee. Come on up. This time, when we stretch out that front body, we're going to raise our hands all the way up. And come all the way back down. Take that back foot, pop it up a couple times here, and straighten out and bend that front leg. Just a few times, and then hands to the floor. Go back to that raised plank position. Bring the first leg forward. Twist that arm. Bring that arm down, bring it back. Other side. twist, and down. Now, go ahead and walk yourself back up. And we are going to start on our first interval. Now I'm going to talk you through those intervals and I'm going to work with you. It is 1 minute long. Come down in a squat with me. After that squat, lunge back. Come down, lunge back. Come down, lunge back. So we're coming right out of that warm-up set of stretches into a warm-up movement right here. Now, since it's a warm-up movement, feel free to keep your range of motion short. Maybe your squat is short. Maybe that lunge only goes to here. That's just fine. But if you're feeling good and warm, ready to go, start to work through that range a little bit. Maybe tap your knee. It is a squat to a lunge. Then alternate squat to the other side, lunge. Now, in 20 seconds, you're getting a 30-second break already. So, notice what's happening with your legs, what you're feeling. 10 more seconds. Are they warm? Are they tired? 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, so our first interval already in there, 1 minute long. Now our second one, we're going to do a push-up to a rotation. So we're going to switch to upper body. Now this starts at 20 seconds, so you've got some time right here. Go back to that plank position. We are going to down and up, push up, rotate to one side. Come down and up, push up, rotate to the other side. From your knees, down, up, knee stays down as you rotate. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Come on, 45 seconds. Down and up. Rotate the body. Set yourself up in that side plank. This is upper body. This is core. Down and up into that push-up. Your best version of push-ups. Now, everybody is going to look different, but if you look like this, I'd rather you go here and go down a little bit further, okay? Those knee push-ups are tough if you are working that range. Your aim is to get your chest about 3 inches from the floor. So if you've got a super shallow push-up, no worries, no problem. Just drop those knees down so you go down a little further and really work to that chest, that back. You got about 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, you got 30 seconds here. Come on up, shake it out. Let's stretch through. Kind of coming out of that warm up right now, right? Feeling a little more powerful. In about 15 seconds coming up, we've got your first power movement of the day. Your burpee, the best one you got. It is hands to the ground. Kick your foot back. Maybe push up at the bottom, or maybe just let yourself go all the way down to the ground. Bring those feet up and jump. You do not have to jump. You can step out and in, but start it with me now. In 3, 2, 1. Hands to the ground. Maybe you're coming all the way down to the ground. Coming up, jump. This is 30 seconds long, by the way. Maybe you are stepping out, stepping it back in, standing. You got it. Less than 20 seconds here. Come on, get those burpees in. Try to be powerful. You got it, you got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome, all right. Breathe, recover. We're coming up into, there's one of my assistants right here. Yeah. Connie. Okay, coming up. Our second 1 minute interval. Our next exercise, curtsy to a squat. So we are down here with that foot behind that. Watch where that lunge goes. And then squat. Lunge, squat. Now I'm only coming halfway up here. You could come all the way up out of your squat and come back down if you need a little bit of a break in between reps. Otherwise, keep it low, short, and powerful. Now after that, we're going to be doing another push-up move with a bird dog movement in there. Another power movement. Burpee after that. Here we go. Our first one starts 5 seconds. That was a 1 minute break. Time for our curtsy to squat. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So whereas that first minute, you were thinking of it as warm up. Right now, think of this as deep leg work. Come down and then come across. Notice what you're doing here. You're loading up the outside of that glute. My squat is going to be a little bit narrow here. My feet are closer together maybe than they usually are for a squat, and that's okay. So I can keep that movement going. Trying to kind of bounce through it. 30 seconds down. 30 seconds to go. 30-second rest coming up. Come on. Now, usually in FitFlyFitness, we go a lot of leg focus, this kind of exercise on Monday. 15 more seconds. A lot of core focus and cardio on Tuesday. Upper body, less than 10. And cardio on Wednesday. Core and strength on Thursday. 3, 2, 1. Come up and out. We got 30 seconds. And then often on Saturdays, we do pop-ups where we do full body work like this. Our second exercise, push up to bird dog. We come down into our best push-up position, whatever that is. You get that push-up down and up. And then raise the opposite arm and leg. Try not to kick the pressure. If you are on your knees, no problem. So you got about 10 seconds here. It is down and up, and then raise that arm and leg. Great glute work right there. 3, 2, 1. Find your push-up position. Down, up, raise it and lower it. Down, up, raise, lower. So you are working some single side core work here, getting that oblique to turn on. Less than 30 seconds. Make sure whenever you do a push-up, your hands are here, outside your chest, not shoulders or your face. Come on, you got this. Your power comes from your chest and your back. You got 10 seconds. Woo. Let's do it, let's do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, 30 seconds off. Thanks. Coming up next, power again. It is a jumping jack burpee. So we're gonna go jumping jack, hands to the ground, feet go back and up. The jump up top in your burpee is a jumping jack. You can always jumping jack, bring it down, set it down, walk it back in and come up. Choose the version that's best for you. It's 30 seconds long. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Jumping jack at the top, burpee at the bottom. Now it's a half burpee. All you have to do is kick those feet up and bring them back in. Come on, 30 seconds here. 15 more seconds. Be powerful here, you got it. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. All right. Woo. Way to be powerful. Way to move. You got a minute break here. Grab a drink. Coming up next, we do it again. 1 minute, 45 seconds, 30 seconds. Our 1 minute exercise. It is a lateral lunge. Shift your weight into your hip. And then in the middle, little bit of hop as you get to the other side. Little bit of hop. Sink it down, up and hop. Now you can always get rid of the hop. Just work alternating lateral lunges. But if you're feeling you want to add a little bit of that power, we're getting close to the halfway mark in our workout. So you want to get fairly powerful along the way. Make sure you're maximizing your time. You have 15 more seconds here. It is a lateral lunge to a hop. We'll do something called a blast off push-up for 45 seconds after that. And then a plank jack burpee. Get ready for that. Here we go. 5 seconds. Find your spot. 3, 2, 1. A minute. Sink into that hip. Jump up. Sink into that hip. So depending on your space, you can always get enough work, even in a little room like this. I learned right after the shutdown, coming into at-home workouts, you can keep your cardio work up. You can keep, even with a little bit of space, you can keep your heart rate going up if you work your range and work your power. Work that range into that hip, drive up through that leg. 30 more seconds, come on. Maybe get more powerful now. Come on. You got it. 15 more seconds. Keep breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, 30 seconds. Now, here's your blast off push-up. Start in a plank position, toes or knees, so that you can find that push-up position there. Then, send your butt back, bring it forward, Go down into that push-up and up. Knees looks like this. Back, forward, down, up. Hands still outside the chest. Here we go. 5 seconds. It's a 45-second effort. Last off. Push-ups. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Work that shoulder rotation in the blast off, right? Stick your butt back. Come up, come down and up. Send it back, forward, down and up. You got it. 30 more seconds. So what you're experiencing here, as far as FitFlyFitness, is kind of the version of the workout that I do every weekend, either as a pop-up in person, or if we don't meet in person, I always record a workout just like this, 30 minutes long-ish, that combines all of the work we did throughout our day. You got it. 4, 3, 2, 1. I meant to say week. All the work that we've done through the week is encapsulated in one kind of 30-minute workout on the weekend. That's where we are right now. We've got 15, 20 more seconds before we get to our plank jack burpee. Hands to the ground for that burpee. Watch where my feet go. I send them out, they go all the way out. Come in, up, and jump up top. Tap your foot side to side as that option if you need it. 3, 2, 1. It's 30 seconds. Hands down, kick it back, jack those feet out, come up, jump, be powerful. Send it out, come up, jump, all that power you got. Plank jack. Now that option again, you can step it out, you can step side to side. Notice you'll be in a plank position for a longer time if you choose that option. Really good core work. So do what's best for you today. Woo, you got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. All right. We got 2 more of those blocks to go. Next one, 3 pulse squat. So we are down into a squat. It is a half squat, halfway up 3 times, 3, and then all the way up. And when you come all the way up, try to go to your toes, make it a calf raise up top. So it's gonna go 3, 2, 1, toes. 3, 2, 1, toes. So you're not jumping, but we are doing a lot of strength work on those legs. We start in 30 seconds, so you still get a break right here. Your exercise after that, we're gonna get rid of the push-up for a minute. We're gonna do atomic mountain climbers. It is a mountain climber movement, but we are gonna be drawing the legs across this way when we are on the ground in that push-up position. Wait and watch for that. First, we have a minute, starting in 5 seconds, with that 3 pulse squat. In 3, 2, 1, let's do it. Go 3, 2, 1, up to your toes. Work through those legs. You got it. Now at any time you can shorten your range. You can go down halfway, all the way up, halfway, all the way up, and make your squat top half instead. If you really want that work, stay down low. 3, 2, 1, and bring it all the way up. A little less than 30 seconds here. Come on, legs. 20 seconds. Keep that chest up and proud. When you go into a squat, top of your head to your butt is a straight line. Knee to heel is a straight line. And they are parallel. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Coming up 45 seconds. Atomic mountain climber. So find that push-up position. Draw that knee under, set it down. Draw that knee under, set it down. Now, if you want to work from your knees, no problem. Draw that knee up a little bit. Make sure what you're doing is engaging those obliques and those abs up front. Shoulders are going to stabilize you. You don't have to go super fast. Here we go. 5 seconds. Find your push-up position, whatever's your best. 3, 2, 1. Draw it across, send it back. So it's a mountain climber. So you're drawing those knees up as close to the tricep as possible, but you're going to that opposite tricep. You notice I'm not going all the way to tap most times. I can get as close as I can. Got about 30 more seconds. We're really focused on keeping the shoulders engaged, down away from my ears, and working that oblique. Twist, 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 twist. You got 20 more seconds. Come on. Now, if you're a running man kind of girl or guy, you're going to go a little bit faster with this, and that is fine. A little more cardio, actually a little less abs when you go super fast. 2, 1, because you got a little more momentum when we go fast. We're trying to stay at a steady rate with that one right there. Right now, 30-second break. Our next power exercise, oh, my favorite, a reverse burpee. So I'm going to start standing. I'm going to drop it down. I'm going to use the momentum, and then I'm going to come up. I'm going to use this hand to help me come up. Now, if you need to, all your resources, go down. All your resources, get up. Instead of a reverse burpee, make it a big get up. It's an important skill. We're doing it for 30 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Reverse burpees. You can make it super fun and get your momentum. I know it looks crazy. And you're like, oh my God, but you're home. You can totally do this in front of other people, but you don't even have to. You can do it right home. Nobody's looking at you except your pets or your kids or whomever. Woo! But you can have fun with it. Eventually, after you do a bunch, you have 10 more seconds. Maybe take both feet. Get up without your hands. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! All right. My super favorite movement. Lots of core, lots of momentum. You got a minute break going right here. And then our last block, let me stretch. So we're going 30-minute express workout right here, trying to pack it all in. Grab that drink along the way. We start with that pulse again. This time, toes and knees out. Drop it down. Sumo. 3, 2, 1. Toes. 3, 2, 1, and toes. So we got a sumo pulsing 3-pulse squat right in there. Then something called a break dancer, where we are here, back in that push-up position. Looks familiar, I know. We are going to bring one foot through and tap, set it down. Bring the other foot through and tap, set it down. Bring it through and tap. Now, if it's too much to go single arm and tap, bring it through again like that mountain climber, except set it down way out here. Bring it out, set it down, bring it out, and make that one slow and deliberate. Woo! The third one I'll show you when we get there. It is our last. Woo! Block right here. Start with that pulsing sumo in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Go 3, 2, 1. All the way up. Time for inner thighs work. So you notice earlier we did that curtsy work. I always make sure we also went with the normal squat too to get started. That bodyweight squat works your glutes and your legs in a certain way. That curtsy lunge and squat works it in another way. Obviously, sumo. Now we're getting at those adductors, those inner thighs. Whoa, I'm taking a moment, obviously, here. We got 30 seconds to go. Get that pulse. Come up to your toes up top. Come on, 3, 2, 1. You got 20 more seconds. Take those moments when you need to. I do. Drop it down again. Less than 15. Come on, 6 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Up. 3, 2, actually 1, and that's it right there. All right, 30 seconds. Ooh, inner thighs. Get ready to draw it all in for that break dancer movement. Coming up in about 15. So again, trying to really balance that single side work this time. So instead of running it up, we're taking it through and tapping that foot in 10 seconds. We're trying to go here, set it back down now. Just send it out and tap if it's too much to go single side. 5, 4, 3, 2, let's do it. Break dancer taps right here. Send it through. So notice there is that twist. Your side body has to do a ton of work there. Those obliques, that middle rectus abdominis, that really big muscle right up front is helping you suspend. It's also connecting to that shoulder girdle, which is connected. Bring your shoulders down, away from your ears. Your lats are pulling toward your hips. Everything is staying engaged here. We got it, come on. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Woo! 30-second break. 30 more seconds to work. And then we got a 4-minute cool down set right there. Ooh, and then we'll be right at our 30. 15 seconds. Here's our exercise. It is your best burpee. Hands to the ground. Maybe all the way down. Up. To your best. Reverse burpee. All the way down. Up. Move around in your space as much as you need to. You'll see me organizing to get right on my mat. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Just 30 seconds to work. Come down. Come up. Come down. Come up. Oof. Get those bursts up top. Come on. Be as powerful as you can. Last 15 seconds here. Woo! These are even more fun to do if you're outside and you're on the grass and you got lots of space. Maybe just throw yourself around. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! All right. Excellent job, you guys. Breathe. Recover. We're going to go into our finisher right here. We're going to use core to settle our heart rate. Bring us all the way down so we can get to our stretch. So right now, that's been about 22 seconds. If your heart rate is down, come with me to the mat. If not, stay standing, walk around a little bit, breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth until you catch your breath. And then come down and crunch. Down and crunch. Couple challenges in here with these crunches. Extend the leg just off the ground. Crunch, single leg crunch. So notice where my heel is. It's just off the ground. I'm just creating a little longer lever right here. So again, once your heart rate comes down, drop into this crunch. But if it's too much, keep working. We're going to be stretching shortly. Take the other leg. Send it out. Suspend. Now, on my crunch, I'm keeping my neck nice and open. Chest is heading up toward the wall. My chin kind of heads up toward where the wall and the ceiling meet. In other words, I'm not all crunched up top or pulling on my neck. Everything stays open. 10 more seconds with this side. Heel is balanced off the ground. If you can, just creating that little more tension for those abs. 3, 2, set those feet down. Go up in a hip bridge by squeezing those glutes. Let it come down and come up. Now, if you're in for the challenge, plant one foot and just get that other leg to go straight. Come up, come down. Work through that side, work through those glutes. I'm just reminding them to stay working throughout the day. Let's get the other side, straighten that leg. So notice when I drop my butt, I'm not going all the way to the ground. If you can see that, I'm kind of almost there, but you can always come all the way down, rest, and then get back to it. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, okay. Breathe out of that. Take your legs, lay them out straight. Take your arms, send them up overhead. Pull through your hips and breathe. So we started with about a 5-minute stretch. We're going to end with about a 5-minute stretch here as well. First, go ahead and sit up. Use those abs if you're feeling it, or use your resources, use your arms to help you sit all the way up. Legs stay out straight in front of you. Stretching the back body right now. Just in that L position, you can feel that stretch. Now, if and when you are ready, go up and reach those arms straight up. Come up and out of your hips with that low back, and then fold forward or hinge. Grab your toes or your shins or whatever it is, kind of reach toward, just to really, really stretch through the back of your body. Feel it kind of from your heels all the way through your calves, through your hamstrings, glutes, lower back, upper back if you're really reaching. I'm trying to stay up and out of my hips though, as much as I can. And then we'll let that one go, come all the way up, bring those arms down, take one leg over the other. Let's get a twist on that arm up. Twist with the elbow on the knee. I'm reaching and I'm looking behind to kind of bring out the spine a little bit. So notice what we did today. A lot of lower body focus on those minutes. A lot of upper body and core focus. Come on with that one, please. On those 45-second intervals, let's send that other leg over, go up in range, and tuck it and twist. And then we threw in some power using everything, lower body, upper body, and core in those 30-second intervals. Now, again, that was a kind of a shortened version. FitFlyFitness 4 times a week, 45 minutes with leg focus, core and cardio focus, upper body and cardio focus, and core and strength focus. One day a week, we do incorporate a weight or a dumbbell or just an object. Everything always can be done without an object though. So if your person doesn't want to lug one to the park or doesn't have one at home and you're doing this by remote, you can always, right now as you're getting up, work without an object. Your body, gravity gives you enough resistance. Body weight work is excellent to get in shape, to stay in shape, to stay fit. Right now, let's breathe all the way up. Plant the big toe and heel of one foot and raise the other one up behind you. Get a quad stretch. Now, what I mean by that is not that you have to jump like that, but what I'm doing is showing you, send your hips forward by squeezing that glute on that side. Send the knee down. And if you have balance, pull an imaginary string at the top of your head. Pull your hips up, shoulders down, away from your ears. Make a nice, strong, straight line out of your spine so your chin is tucked just a little bit. Come down and out of that one and send that same foot around. I'm going to hop back this way so you can see. Same foot, ankle on the knee this time. Come down into a glute and hip stretch. If you've got balance, come up into that prayer position. So we do those 4 times a week, and on a weekend, pop up total body, which is what we did right now, that 30-minute express. We call that bonus 30. Weekends. You have balance coming up and out of this. So you have lots of opportunities. Heel to the floor. So some people who work out with me in the park, 6:30 and 8 a.m. Monday through Thursday. And then I have tons of people who just jump into Zoom at those times because they would prefer to work from home or it's easy with no commute. Or I have people working from out of state who just Zoom. Or your third option, let's get the other side. Let's come all the way up with that quad stretch first. Knee goes down, hip goes forward, pull. Every workout is recorded and put onto a YouTube playlist that you have access to for the week so you can work out on your own time, whenever you want. Legs, core, upper body, core and strength. I put lots of bonus stretch routines on there, kind of yoga based. Come on up and out. Take that heel or that ankle, and put it on the knee. Find that balance. It's in the moment. So find that balance if you feel it. So notice how these stretches are centering you again, trying to reconnect that breath and body again as much as possible. Heel goes to the ground, hinge forward, get that hamstring stretch. Thanks for this opportunity, you guys, to send you a workout. I hope you like it. Total body, 30 minutes. Let's get through the rest. So send us on the rest of our day. We're gonna go breathe in and arms up. Remember your intention, take it with you all day. Breathe out. Go arms up. Think about how you're gonna be big. Take up space. Walk around like you belong there. Come all the way down into that hinge. And on our last breath, go all the way up and breathe in. For those who can't, breathe out into a squat and remember just how lucky you are and how lucky I am we get to do this. For lucky us, it's really nice to meet you guys. I'm Jenny. It's FitFlyFitness. See you soon.